Curtis Selby's time, breaking down the stories every view will unwind. From left to right we'll see the light. It's balance we're chasing, no fighters fight. Curtis Selby talking it straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis Selby's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby, keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay on while it's diving deep with Curtis Selby. The combo's unique. The combo's unique. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby, keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The convo's unique. Curtis Selby, talking it straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis Selby's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby, keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The combo's unique. The combo's unique. The combo's unique.
All right, I guess we'll have the music today. There we go. Hey, it's Mike Curtis Selby, your tired midnight blogger. What blogs in this case at 9:33 p.m. In spite of the way I'm acting, I promise I haven't had any drinks until about 5 seconds ago. And I work tomorrow, so I'm not going to drink very much, but it's Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. All right, let's get to the chat. Hail and well met, and thank you for being the founder of the feast. Tim, FKH 2005, who gave all the super chats to convince me that it was worth my time to put up a watch party. God bless you and thank you. I put up another one, but even without money, if y'all are just show enough interest, I'll figure out some kind of a watch party for Tuesday after work or sometime. I've got a poll up. So far, it's showing 25% of you want to watch Shake Hands with the Devil, 25% of you want to watch Godfather, 50% of you want to watch something else, and Tim is suggesting Wonder Woman from 1973. Huzzah! I have seen the riff tracks of that one. It's really fun. I think I'm going to be a little bit sleazy here. There we go. I'm going to alter things just a little bit because I'm a big dork. All right, back to the chat. Maybe. Oh, and the goal is, I hope, reasonable. It's, I want to say 5 super chats of any size whatsoever, but if somebody sends me a say $10 super chat or $10 in value in different super chats, it'll be good enough for for a movie, or even if you all just clamor in the chat, like 5 or 6 of you just say, "Hey, we want to watch something on Monday night." Sorry, the night when I get off work. Probably most of you would be ending a watch party with Troy Pacelli, so I'd probably try to also make it after that. But anyway, there it is. Booger 414. This is an excellent movie. Always a favorite of mine. Thank you. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. PvP, never saw it, but I need distractions. This weekend is a write-off. I get it. It has been tough. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. I hope you're doing okay and all that stuff. There's Tim recommending Wonder Woman. Woo-hoo. Booger is drinking unleaded tonight. I have to work in the morning. I'm drinking, but I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to keep it at this one drink, and then I'm going to go to bed after the movie. Probably. It's time for Riff Tracks. I love Riff Tracks. All right, let's end the music. Please, if you haven't already, I think most of you, if not all of you, know the drill. We cannot share this directly on YouTube. It's actually one of their policies that I think is reasonable. We don't want to violate a bunch of copyright and get YouTube sued or get ourselves sued. So we share it on Kosmi, where it is legal for any of us to go and watch it. And there it is. I see that in Kosmi, we have the usual suspects. We have Booger, we have Tim, and we have PvP as the anonymous monkey. Hail and well met. I guess I should start sharing the media. Share DOS media. All right, so I'm going to try and go at 720. Click here to share. I hope I've gotten the right movie. I've heard that this, even though it has a different title, is the same movie. Please let me know if I'm wrong. On YouTube, they have it as The Final Option. So there we go. Let me make sure we're caught up in the chats. Ooh. I've been by the embassy that the SAS stormed in 1980 in London. Interesting. So this is based off of a true story. I didn't read the thing that you sent me. I read it just enough to go, oh, that looks like a cool movie, but a lot of the details didn't stick in my head. Tim, just saw a video. Tom Hanks is anti-Trump. Yeah, they keep saying that. I think that's exaggerated, but he probably is, because I mean, I know I saw him on Saturday Night Live, and that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I'll put it that way. But anyway, how about Shake Hands with Danger? Yes, Shake Hands with Danger. Boogers, I suggest You Kill Me, 2007 movie with Ben Kingsley and Téa Leon. Shake Hands is good, according to PvP. It's based on real history. And Booger is saying, but Tom Hanks is pro Epstein Island. I've heard that too. I don't know the truth of it, so I won't comment, but I have heard that rumor, and it makes me sad. And hello, Jim's Landscape, Commodore Productions. Salute the Commodore. I'm glad to see you here. I hope that you enjoy the movie. Like I say, join us up there in that Kosmi link. And let me make sure that the Kosmi link looks okay. YouTube deserves to be sued. Well, yeah, I agree. I think that they should pay me for the months of non-monetization that I went through, just because they disagreed with my politics. Being anonymous is good these days. Yep. And Tim says, yes, this is the right movie. The American title is the final option. Ah, we're being American. God bless American. And the British title is better. Who dares wins. I love the meme there, Tim. All right. I'm going to be hitting play. Get your drinks, get your snacks. And you know what? Just before I play, I'm going to share. There she is. Miss Cassie. She's just enjoying some pets and begging for some of my snacks. So, in her little doggy way, she'll be enjoying the movie too. Yes, my house is a mess, but there it is. All right. Yes, Cassie. Yes, you're right. She just snorted. I don't know if you could hear her, but she gave that snort of, hey, you're not supposed to stop petting me. So we hit play in five, four, three, dos, one. Okay, I'm loving the music already. It makes me want to dance. Oh, the Tomb of the Unknowns. Oh, wow. It has a good soundtrack too by Roy Budd, who also did the Wild Geese soundtrack. The final option: police on bikes. Oh, this is London. Yeah, it is a great theme. I'm making fun of it, but it actually is pretty cool. European nuclear disarmament. Let the Russians take over. I'd rather be dead than red. No cruise missiles. This was back when the Brits actually fought terrorists. How is the sound? Is it too loud, too quiet? It's kind of blaring in my ear, but I can turn it down if I need to. Oh, that's cool, Tim. Blasphemy, insanity. This is London. Is that Chewbacca? Hey, it's my ex-wife. That's beautiful, Tim. Drinking at the ball game. Haven't you got work tomorrow? I'll be fine. The next day. Yeah. Yeah, well, you're about to get a freaking nuclear war. YouTube will probably nix me for that. Yeah, I remember all that nuclear paranoia too. Well, that wasn't very nice. But boo, Tim, boo. Hail, Tim. Tim. John. I promise I haven't drunk that much. It's just my mind is really that. Discombobulated. It's the equalizer. Do, 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 do. Mhm. Booger says, I actually like the Black Jeopardy episode that he was on. Showed that we have more in common than most people think. Right? EVP, the video is about was about Hanks up for a military award that they canceled. And Kaplaw, Gorilla's random thoughts. Glory to you and your house. Pet rescue. Gonna mute myself for just a bit while I eat some snacks. Booger, I'm not really sure. I was paying more attention to Cassie. If I remember right from the reading, a lot of this is SAS, but and hello, Real Way Nation Gaming Clips. Howdy, howdy. I hope you are doing well. The Kosmi link is up in the chat. We are watching Who Dares Wins, also known as the final option. Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips is multitasking, listening to us and watching Casablanca. To him, Casablanca is right now a snooze fest. I kind of like Casablanca, but sometimes you just got in the mood for something with a little more action. So I get it. That's not very nice. Get into the chopper. Yeah, yeah, Tim. They got him just like they got Charlie. Equalizer was a good show. Tim says the SAS helped with this film before the UK became a police state. Tim says so. The members of the royal family and the prime minister and the like have been to the house for training if they are held hostage. Gotcha. This was back when the world still seemed sane. Casablanca is great, but it's about relationships, not action. Nice. The FNFAL. I guess I don't know what that is. Sorry. Booger says, like the acceptable casualty levels in Blue Thunder, they're in the Falklands now. PvP says, I enjoyed seeing them being hogtied. I was thinking, hey, a way to deal with the loony left. And Tim, it will squeal like a pig. You got a purty mouth. Rod Walker's a cool name. That's the name of the rifle. Okay. The PvP is saying, "Get out your banjo, Curtis." But keep your pants on. Darn it! Too late. I wouldn't traumatize Cassie like that. You should see she's begging like crazy. While I destroy the countryside. Remember what happened to Ned Beatty? I don't. I'm sorry, my senior moments are getting worse and worse. What? But Deliverance, I've heard, is a great film. I've never seen it. You Will Atone. Yes, John, that was a great film. Yeah, the hillbillies got him. Yep, yep. I did hear about that. The male prison treatment. No. $1 million. To save the day. Gorilla is showing Hanks tomorrow being upstaged by a volleyball. Got it. He got great by Bill McKinney for the final from Final Justice. Oh Lord. Dun dun dun. Booger is asking if I remember Hanks and Bosom Buddies. I sure do. I think I'm in love. PvP finds Hanks to be hit or miss. London now has a foreigner on every corner. His AIDS film was great. Philadelphia, I think, but Castaway Board PvP. I liked it. Uh, Tim, that meme breaks my heart. Philadelphia, his Oscar winner. Yep, bosom buddies. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Disco! Woo! PvP wants a babe that can handle a gun, including his. This isn't communist at all. Yeah, 80s performance artists. Back when there was a very real threat of communism taking over. I think the threat's still real. PvP 2025 is way worse than this. At least the dancing's good. Good meme, John. For the next Democratic convention, that wouldn't surprise me. The Dems would probably be like, these people aren't radical enough. I don't see a transvestite in there. Tim, Krusty the Clown going, what the hell was that? Hey, it's the bad guy girl. The bad girl. Sadly, this is what passed for theater when I saw Tommy on Broadway. Yeah. I'm Bond. James Bond. Good one, John. Naughty girl. Tommy, can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? I don't think their intentions toward each other are honorable. Oliver Reed was sober? Rod, 80s soy boy. Oliver Reed was sober when he did Tommy. He only had 5 beers. Tina Turner, Acid Queen. Reed would act, but he was not the best. He wasn't the worst either, but he wasn't the best. Why are they playing the theme song to The Incredible Hulk? I'm disappointed with this love scene. Tommy is very good, but I prefer Quadrophenia. I'm not familiar with that one. He's keeping the British end up. I was Batman. Oh, that's a good one, John. The British are coming, I see. PvP wants to see her end up. Tommy was, of course, released the year after Eddie Wilson was denied his masterpiece, Season in Hell. Okay. Damn it, she smokes. Who's Quadrophenia? I guess that's a movie. I came to the club to hang out with radicals. Right now, Godfather is tied with something else audience share. 25% shake hands with the devil. 8% of you want milk and cereal. Ah, the Who are legends for a reason. The Rockets' pink glare. It's an album and a film. Shake is an important film. She does have very 80s hair. Death to America. No, this is People's Lobby. When I first saw that, I thought it said the vaccine creates itself, but I guess it's the Vanguard. Tim got the Eddie Wilson joke. I'm afraid I didn't. I'm sorry. Hey, it's Che Guevara. You are a friend of mine. 80s had weird styles, but at least it had a look. Yeah, exactly. Hey, it's Ron Jeremy. Eddie and the Cruisers. What have the looks been in recent decades? Not great, mostly. Ron had fun but died from AIDS. I'm sorry about that. Enigma Severus, welcome, welcome. Nefarious would be a good watch. We want you to join the revolution. Tunes, the sax player, died last week at 85. The last 30 years have had no look. I think there was at least a little bit of a look in the 90s, but yeah, since 2001, maybe it's just because I'm an old fogey, but I haven't really noticed any look per se. 90s, maybe grunge. Yeah, there was the grunge look. Say it's the grunge look. Woo! Sign me up! Sign me up! I want to join the revolution. He must have been really good if she's wanting him to move in with her. Either that or anyway. You say you want a revolution. Well, you know. It's Rod Roderick. Ron Jeremy is still alive. It's John Holmes that died from AIDS. Why do I know that? She's offering coffee because she wants his cream. Yes. Number nine. Number nine. Westminster Flabby. I wonder if I could still pull off an action film. Hey, if Steven Seagal can pull it off, I think I could too. Tim gets the porn stars mixed up. Ron is in prison. Oh no, from some bad stuff he did. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy. That may have been a crude joke. He's probably not all that bad. I don't know. You know, if I thought I still had the capacity, I'm reduced to the point where I might be willing to be a porn star, but I don't think anyone would pay to watch any of it. So they'd probably pay to turn it off. He did some PDF stuff. In general, according to PvP, prone stars have unhappy lives. And Booger got to meet Ron once. How was that? That's cool. I have met hardly anybody, actually. Tell us more. Did he get very far? Sorry. I had to. I had to. Britain's nuclear threat, Margaret Thatcher. Oh, Booger, you need to tell me about this job. Night shift job at a place where you could sleep. That's exactly the kind of job I need. That's a helicopter, you idiots. No wonder the British lost their supremacy. They can't tell the difference between a bike and a helicopter. Booger saying, my wife called, woke me up, asked if we had plans for the day. I was peeved about being rousted, said I was planning to go to a prone convention in New York City. Ooh, wow. Oh, my wife would have made my life hell for months. And hello, Navy 2005, Caleb from work. I take it work was difficult. My bones, my poor fragile human bones. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. And you know what? It will be good. It's better than just me laying around on my butt all day. I don't know if you know the drill on these watch parties, Caleb. There is a link pinned to the top of the chat. Where are you at? Yes, it's pinned at the top of the chat. You just go into Kosmi and can watch the film there because YouTube won't let us share this stuff. It's copyrighted. That's how we get around it. I also have a poll. If you're interested in having an influence on the next watch party that I do, 36% have voted for Godfather, 36% have voted for something else. The audience are just trying to throw some ideas at me. 21% are voting for Shake Hands with the Devil. 7% have voted for a film called Milk and Cereal. It's a horror film that was highly recommended by someone in the community. Tim is saying that his back hurts and he's not even doing anything fun to earn the pain. Booger is saying, my wife said, sure, let's go. I later found out she was trying to play chicken, as was I, and neither of us had any real interest in going. Yeah, I joke about it, but I really would have no interest in going to something like that either. I'm not saying I've never watched anything lascivious, but it's just not something that interests me that much. so so PvP is saying if Shake Hands fails, I'll go with the life story of Ron Jeremy. Booger says it was a weird experience. It's about some trauma film stuff. Due to a political issue, about half the exhibitors did not show up. I love that car. Somebody makes a lot of money. As we were leaving, Booger saw Ron signing autographs, so he had him sign a picture for the guys at work. That's a cool story, actually. I don't know. He's kind of whoa. Well, it's possible he might be NAS. Maybe. He's sure breaking the crap out of a lot of stuff. So Booger and his wife left, came home years later, told each other we were both hoping the other would back out of our little game. PvP says if he was 20 and was paid to do hot women, he'd have to consider it. Those days are sadly gone. Yeah, I get that. And Jacob is working from 10 to 9 tomorrow. Oh, that sucks. I think I'm working 1 to 9. I might come in a little bit early just in case. The evil Americans. Yeah, long shifts do suck. PvP is sleeping in tomorrow. Good on you. Booger works at 7 a.m. Yeah, I've worked pretty nearly every shift there is. It's PvP's trying to figure out what the film is about. I don't know, but I think this guy is basically being set up as a NAS as a plant. They faked the firing of him to make the terrorists think he was legit. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't watched it before. I am enjoying it though. Yeah, it's a good movie. If this stuff really happened, that's like freaking crazy. Oh, this guy, he's a nice guy. He makes me feel all warm and cuddly. It's London today. Yeah, the fire. Uh-oh. I hear this is that crazy rock music the kids are listening to now. PvP is hoping that we get a Charlie Kirk documentary. Ah, Caleb is covering for someone's shift so they can have a day to themselves. That's kind. Woo! Yeah, push those nukes. Man, they're making me think we should proliferate more nuclear missiles. They make it sound so cool. That's a good meme, John. Booger's saying, I hope it takes a few years. Rush documentaries are rarely good. I hear there's already a book out. It's Judas Priest of the down years. Yeah, it's understandable. PvP, it's understandable. Are those the neo Nazis? Oh, I said the bad word. I said the bad word. The YouTube police are going to come for me. I'm sorry, um, Jacob. I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm losing my mind. Real Wade Nation is Casablanca 10 out of 10. I would say it's in about a 9.8, 9.9. I think it's really good. I don't quite give it a 10, but then I have a different taste in movies. I've lost my mind. Yep, demonetized. Another good meme, John. What is a bishop doing there? Booger hopes it in Camden, New Jersey. W W. Maybe this is affecting me more than I think. Booger says, I hope it isn't Camden, New Jersey. PvP is saying Rob Halford is one of the greatest singers ever. Tim is saying it's Witty from the Wild Geese. Booger says that band wasn't Steel Dragon. PvP is saying praise Jesus. Yes. Transformers are superior. Okay, I must confess my ignorance. The COE is pretty subversive on their own. Yeah, I apologize. I don't know what COE is, and I feel like I should. Consult the Book of Armaments. And Brother Maynard did hold up the holy hand grenade and said, Lord, bless this thy holy hand grenade, that with it thou mayest blow thine enemies into tiny bits in thy mercy. PvP says the only thing missing is they didn't do a headshot on the priest. Yep. PvP says that this is 2025. See, that's a motorcycle. That's why the terrorists are winning and we're losing. The terrorists know what a motorcycle is. We get them confused for helicopters. Helicopter, helicopter, helicopter. They warned us. They did. There's many times people tried to warn us where things were going, but we didn't want to listen. Or like me, we were just too dang complacent. Don't worry, Margaret. I'm just cheating on you. Why do I get the feeling that he's going to break out into "It's not unusual to feel love for anyone"? In hell. Oh, sorry. Dad, 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 dad. I loved it when my kid would call me dada. He said dada before he said mama. Never. In a casket. Wow, she had a bearskin rug. Yeah, PvP. The Ukrainian model came to the US to be safe. She instead got stabbed to death. I don't remember ordering a bus full of communists. Get her, Cassie. The guy that got her had 14 prior arrests. Yeah, just a typical day in New York City. Yeah, sadly, New York does do catch and release. So does California, I hear. Some other blue cities do it. Oh, I knew Soy Boy was evil. She was one day away from retirement. Evil commies. Yeah, that Dolph Lundgren didn't look that good before he got bulked up. I thought taking the hat off was supposed to make her look beautiful. I guess she kind of does. In an evil, I'm a terrorist bitch kind of way. My new name is Tanya. Get the blank down. Tanya? The left's template. Oh, jeez. Yes, John, it's not unusual to steal trucks from anyone. It's not unusual to hijack a bus from anyone. That's what's going on in the movie. This film is not helping me escape. Sorry, PvP. They can afford their own hairstylist. That's great. So she's trying. And I'm sorry you're not enjoying it, PvP. And I forgot all about the StreamYard thing. I told you I was going to help you through it in the last after the last stream, but I forgot all about it. I'm so sorry. Helga Ingrid Pitt, according to Tim, was saying a camp in Poland during the war, was in a camp in Poland but escaped with her mom. Basically, the story is they they were trying to figure a way to infiltrate this terrorist group, and they set up this guy to make it look like he'd been fired. So he infiltrated the radicals, but they figured him out. Yeah, that makes sense. PvP. We'll try to. Please remind me, or either that, or maybe if you're on good terms with LDG at Free the Net, he's an amazing tech. He can often figure those things out. This is how the tired blogger dies. Hey, it's a hot red woman with a machine gun. Awesome. I'm the gatekeeper. LDG, you don't have a good relationship with him. I'm sorry. LDG has helped me a lot, but oh, they didn't have to shove the cook. That's proof that they're evil. And Batman. It's okay. PvP, if you need to go to bed, I can understand. I was hoping you'd enjoy it, but sometimes movies a miss for some people. So we will cancel The Equalizer. Talk to a volleyball seems good. She's wacko crazy. Oh, I understand. I understand PvP. That's a good trait. It is a good trait. This is where Stallone got the idea for the Expendables. Yeah, Tim, I agree. Try the South Pacific Island. It'd be a better place to do. Well, I'm kind of wondering what the double agent's going to do. Secret agent man, secret agent man. Yeah, you could be in 2025. Yeah, that's true. PvP. They're just as bad as the people who took out Kirk. We represent the Lollipop Guild. Somebody had to bring up Mustache Man. Rod Walker. Good meme, John. Yeah, there's a website showing photos from last century that's really the same. You're talking about global war, climate change, right? Yeah. Yeah, I could have told you that. Yes, Tim, he just made things worse. Boom, bada boom, 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 bada boom, boom. 80s action music, music, 80s action music. Left wing hate. Yeah, it's been going on for a minute. I would suggest it goes back to at least VI Lenin, if not further. So, how did they know that the wife was being held hostage? I missed that part. This is pissing PvP off. Well, and maybe that's the point. Is we look at what happens and it does piss you off. Oh, they had someone else watching too. Hey, it's Ronald Reagan. Oh yeah, we hate Ronald Reagan. You got to remember, left wing. They hated Ronald Reagan. These people would have hated Kennedy too. He's right about Truman. Yeah, I read the Peter McAuliffe. biography of Truman. It was really fascinating. I'm James Bond. See, he is a nice guy. It saved a lot more lives that would have been lost if we had invaded Japan. I know that is at least most. I've heard some people in modern times, I notice, but anyway, I know that it's debatable, but I do think that if I was in the same boat, likely I would have done the same thing. Now I'm going to have to kill you. If they didn't use it, it would have been used in Korea. Yeah, yeah. Hey, let's watch Johnny Carson. Mr. Humphrey, don't play with the kitty. Tim, that's a good meme. There are about 28 minutes left to this, including the credits. Arthur Curry, fish and chips. Right on. My dad had a Air Force jacket, like kind of similar to that. He was in the 50s. Tim says in about 20 minutes the shootout begins and it's really good. Okay. So she's basically lost all of her leverage here because if she's not going to spare any of the hostages, then why bother to launch a nuke? PvP is finding it very talky. Dun 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 dun. Do-do-do. 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 It's the Signal Man, one of the villains from 1950s Batman. You big dope, dime store. I'm having a senior moment. Yeah, Tim, I would hope that I would suspect so. They teach all special forces this stuff. Well, they had a fancy toilet for that time. Dig that jazzy sound. She may be a terrorist, but she's pretty hot. Man, Tim, we should have PvP watch some of the Mystery Science Theater movies. While we're at it, I'm going to check the poll, see where we're at. 47% of you want to watch Godfather. 29% say something else. 18% say shake hands with the devil. 6% say milk and cereal. So nobody's got a majority, but if you want something besides Godfather and haven't voted, you definitely need to vote. PvP's only here to drink more. That's a beautiful house. What they really need is Jean Claude Van Damme. Except me. I don't remember if Gorillas did Godfather or not. If he did, I wasn't able to watch it at the time. Oh, Godfather 3 is what he watched. It was about a year ago I finally watched Godfather. It was a really great film, I thought. Oh, well, it's not like it matters. He's Batman. Gorillas wouldn't do 3 without first watching 2. If I know Gorilla, he'd probably do 1 and then 2 and then 3. Yeah, they're trying to recreate the Cask of Amontillado. They got it backward though. Gorillas often does series films. But ninjas! I think this was on the movie poster. It's like Dime Store Julie Andrews. Women, they just can't get along. Play that funky music, white boy. Hey, I think that's the action's got good. Nothing like a cat fight. Evil leftists killing kids. Boom, baby, boom. Yes. Good meme, Tim. No, I don't want your stupid gun. That was the major plot point right there. Get into the chopper. I guess in this case, it's get out of the chopper. Yeah, I get it, PvP. It's been a hard week. Chick-waka, 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 chick-waka. Yeah, Carter is not involved. This was during Reagan's time, I think. Yep, Margaret Thatcher was prime minister. Wake up, Maggie. I think I've got something to say to you. Shutting up, sir. They're just crash test dummies. Well, he took control of that situation. You know, I hate when I set myself on fire. It's just really, it's just so annoying. This is the same Britain that can't handle the grape gangs that are going on. What the hell happened to Britain? You know, this would actually make a cool video game. Well, that was rude. Because you're part of the NSA, it doesn't mean you have to be rude. Please tell me Doctor Who isn't involved in this. Running down the hall music. Danny Buckman, Danny Buckman, Danny Buckman, Danny Buckman. She was a good lay. Oh, good one, Tim. The- For this, he was demoted 5 ranks and castigated by the media. Magnum PI. Matt Houston. We put our faith in blast hard cheese. Chicka waka, chicka waka, chicka waka, chicka waka, chicka waka. Yes. Okay. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let me pause it so I can read this. In one year, 1980, 42 embassies and diplomatic missions were seized worldwide by terrorists and radicals. 22 ambassadors were taken hostage. 5 embassies were destroyed. 53 people were killed in embassy shootouts. These figures do not include the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. I wonder how many people don't realize this. I did not realize the extent. I didn't realize it was 42. I knew it was a buttload, but I guess 42 is an exact buttload of embassies. So there you guys have it. I won't make you suffer through the ending credits. That was the final option, also known as Who Dares Wins. So I hope you all enjoyed it, even though it did lack the Benny Hill music. Booger's thinking about saying something. Go ahead, don't be shy. Yes, thank you, John. I'm glad. I'm glad that you enjoyed. I did. I'm sorry that not everybody did, but I really enjoyed this film. I'm sure that it was, they always dramatize things, but look, to quote some of my liberal friends, it's a fact that 42 embassies, you know, yeah. I did not ever see this movie, and again, I was aware that several embassies were seized, but I did not know that it was that many. That almost makes Hillary Clinton look competent. Just saying. All right. So, going to shut down Kosmi. Boop. Come on. And I will shut down the movie. Boop. And let's see what we've got here. John Pondereira said he enjoyed it a lot. Plus, I came in to support as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very kind. You're too kind. So, 42% are saying that they would like to watch The Godfather. I may just kind of stew over it, see how things are going Monday. If if work doesn't decimate me, we'll watch Godfather on Monday evening, and if not, we'll watch Godfather on whenever the next watch party is, whenever we decide to do the next one. And I thought I saw Steven here. Yes. Deleted scene, missed the ending. I'm so sorry. I should have thought that I would be in competition with Films with Friends, but I'm just kind of scrambling to try to figure things out. So my bad. But I hope you enjoyed Ghostbusters. I hope that was good and awesome. And thank you very much for showing up when you could. Booger says it was a great movie. Not everybody liked it. I would give it, I don't know, 3.5 stars, partly for the fact that I learned something from it. Um, I thought it was a good film. I could follow it. I know some people couldn't, but then I won't be mean, but sometimes you gotta kind of cut back on your liquor. I get that we're having hard times. Godfather 2, John says Godfather 2 would be cool as well. Stephen is saluting. No worries. I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. Uh, but anyway, we'll figure it out as long as it isn't Godfather 3. Gotcha. I've heard people who said they loved it, but I've heard a lot of people also who said that they didn't. Deleted scenes, I remember it from cable. They called it the final option. Yes, I guess that was its name in the United States. In Britain, it was Who Dares Wins, because evidently that's on their spiffy badges for the special air service thing. Booger, for a military action movie, it does have a bit of a slow start. It does, but I mean, maybe if I drunk a little bit more, I might not be able to follow it either. But I was able to follow it. I was very interested. I'm kind of sorry they didn't show the hot chicks naked, but you can't have everything. So I hope you enjoyed it. And there it is. Um, Let me see. I know I have something set up, or I thought I had one more stream. Yes, I have karaoke. I want to say it's Wednesday night. Uh, Tim blew all of his money on bribing me to do things. God bless him. So I will be doing a karaoke, or is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? When did I decide it was? I'll have to look it up. So I am more tired than I thought I would be. But anyway, love all you guys. I'm going to call it a stream. I usually go back and thank everybody, but it's late. So I hope you'll forgive me. Thank you all for being here. And Booker didn't find her all that hot. Yeah, I mean, she was okay. She, I'm older, and like, it would just be kind of nice. But anyway, and deleted. Yeah, he does that. That's how I wound up seeing Snow White. See, that's why I haven't put in that I would watch Snow White if I got a certain thing. All right, spoon and all that. Good night to all of you. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. Good night. Good night.